Once you grasp this truth that I'm about to tell you, it'll set you free from religion. It'll set you free from parents and moms and family and governments and police. Everybody, it'll set you free. And it's simply this. You are divine. God has exploded in a Crab Nebulae explosion, and he has come and manifested himself as billions of people. And you're one of you, and so am I. When I look at you, I see God. When you look at me, you see God. That's why God's name is I am. I am God. It doesn't mean that me, God. It means I am. When you say I am God, you have to say, what is God's name? I am. What? I am God. Oh my God, then all the people, Christians run around, oh, I told you they think they're God. I don't think anything on the side. No, Jesus Christ said, the scripture says you are God, and the scripture cannot be broken. So he said it.
Yeah, like I'm not third album.
Peace, 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 family. How you all doing? I hope all is well with you. My name is Keisha. I'm the owner of Ascendant Astrology, and I am your astrology coach. Today, I'm going to be discussing Sun in Leo, continuing my Sun Through the Signs series. And so what is the sun? The sun is the soul, the father, government, authority. It is the king, vitality, your health, your ego. Why is it doing that? How we choose to build our kingdom here on earth, which can be done through a career or achievements. How we choose to identify ourselves. It is our self-confidence. And because the sun rules Leo in the 5th house, this could also be fun, play, being the best version of ourselves and how we shine our light out into the world. And Leo rules the 5th house. And it's ruled by the sun. So the sun is very happy here, also very powerful. These typically do pertain to kings and queens, or people who tend to have the personalities or tend to live their life in some way, shape, or form as a king or a queen. They might even refer to themselves as being such. Or they hold themselves to very high standards, you know. These people tend to be in leadership roles, very independent, charismatic, or regal, same thing as being a king, right? And whether they want it or not, they tend to be the center of attention, which, you know, here they very much like being the center of attention. Leo, the 5th house, rules fun, play, dating, romance, love, your sex life, children. Very creative here. Speculative investments or gambling. Your bucket list or your life in retirement. Sports. Yeah, I feel like I can say so much more about that, but that's it. And so your father may have been very warm, generous, creative. So you are too. You definitely got some of that creativity and warmth from your father. These people are drawn to dramatic arts and center stage roles. Even education and dramatic arts. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I took classes pretty much in all the arts formats, using them as a therapeutic process. So it's a very interesting role. I have no clue how I got there because Leo's in my 11th house. And yeah, that's unexplanatory. Although, and I have nothing in those houses. I think both of those houses in my chart are empty. Although, if you do have empty houses in your chart, they do tend to be stronger despite having anything in there because it's pure energy. Um, there's nothing when you have other planets and signs and stuff in the house, it adds an additional storyline. So maybe that has something to do with it, but I just went on a tangent. Thank you for that. They could also have roles in politics, or gamble or be into speculative investments. These people like to set the rules in their environment, in their home, in their workplace, in a career. They're these are the people who um call the shots, tell everybody what needs to be done, if you will. And so if they're in charge of a big group of people, these are the people who will say, okay, you and you, because you do this, are gonna be very good over here. And I want you and you over here because you're good at this and blah, blah, blah. Right? They can be very materialistic on the lower vibration and egotistical. Um, but that depends on, where, um, what house it's in and what other planets are aspecting your sun. These people don't fear public opinion because they have an inner knowing. Again, it's that regalness or that kingship or queenhood. They understand that envy and jealousy come with knowing who you are. And so, if you've ever watched any Animal Planet with lions um or any kind of movies with lions, they get criticized a lot and they just kind of put their head up and trout about like, okay, if you say so, but I know who I am. They don't care about your opinions about them. They can also be, a little entitled in that way, again, on the lower expression. They expect people to treat them as if they're royal. Um, these people have a hard time working for others. My son, God bless his heart, is a Leo moon, and he is very passionate about this topic. Oh, I want to say so much more about that, but Jesus, all the time, it's always the coming home like, I told these people what to do. They didn't listen, it failed, and now they want me to fix it. I'm not fixing it. I told you not to do that. It's like, get your life together. It's very Leo energy. It's really hard for them to be in any other position other than in a leadership position, right? And so these people are really good coaches in sports. It really, they'd be well in any area of sports, to be quite frank, but some kind of leadership role would probably be best suited, or they need to be, the center of the attention of that team. Um, um, they probably want to be the center of speculative investments, um, the center of love and romance. I think I did this in my Leo Moon video where I was explaining that these people perhaps would like to be the person in a relationship who's going to take a bunch of different photos everywhere they go with their partner as an example to say, this is what relationship, what, no, 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 no. This is what a real relationship looks like. as their way of showing people how to be in relationships. This is how it's done, family. Um, mhm. Um, these people tend to be very popular in the center of their friend group, if you will. Um, mm, Education can come up here. And so these people tend to be very intelligent, almost a natural intelligence, where they may not need to study much for tests and things like that. They just know what answers to put, and typically they end up doing fairly well. Drama comes easy to these people, and not drama like fighting, but again, acting, being put on the stage. Again, even if these people are shy or they've never acted before in their life, they're a natural at it. They're gonna get it. When they get on that stage, they're just gonna come alive. Um, these people are the life of the party. Now, because the sun is a very powerful energy, again, this could be for the fifth house, whether you have sun in Leo or not, but maybe you just have your sun in the fifth house, or particularly for sun and Leo people. And so, in saying that, because the sun is so powerful, these people can have problems with pregnancy because the sun is very dry or can dry up this energy. And so, they might have a hard time with pregnancy. And so it's best for these people to be in cool places, eat cool foods, and things of that nature to kind of help with this process. It needs to be moist, wet, and cool. So anything you can do to in that way would be helpful, perhaps in trying to get pregnant. Um, your children can be very unique and different, in some special kind of way. I mean, honestly, this can be somebody who's ambidextrous and an Olympian in the Olympics, gymnastics, something like that. Um, or, you know, at an early age, they're very intelligent. They get skipped up a few grades, things like that. I actually know a few Leo Sun people where that actually happened in my childhood. Um, yeah, they are very charming, very romantic. Again, they idealize their romantic partner. Um, these people do become the center of their life, and they quite prefer it that way. They see it as something of honor or value um, to them. Um, their partner is typically usually seen as a reflection of them, and so they want them by their side and any endeavor that they do. They carry that as a very high, prestigious idea. Again, kingship, kings and queens type of energy. I always think of the Obamas when I think of Leo energy. Not just because Obama is a Leo sun, by the way, but he definitely carried and exuded Leo energy very well. Very well spoken, very elegant. Now you wouldn't catch him slipping. His PR performance was phenomenal. To be quite frank, the best presidency that I've ever seen, anyways. Um, and I mean, if you want to think about what Leo energy looks like in any sense of the word, whether they're a president or not, um, he definitely did that well. It could be a really good example. But yeah, as usual, family, I love and appreciate you. I hope you found this information helpful. Peace.